Hi everyone, welcome to ITV. In this video, I just wanted to provide understanding of the new platforms which are built on top of Adobe Experience Manager, which are actually very much useful for the businesses. And when I say useful for the businesses, whatever is happening right now for web application development for Adobe Experience Manager using what Adobe have brought in as an another technology in terms of using providing more value to the businesses. What are those technologies, and what do these technologies do, and why do we actually need to learn these technologies, and how do they help us in our career as well? So I'll discuss all these aspects. So the technology which I was going to explain today is Adobe Experience Platform. So you might have heard Adobe Experience Manager is a content management system. So what is content management systems? If you try to create any applications, like you go to Apple and you try to create an application for apple.com, if you need to change these images or change these phones, without changing the entire code needed to this website, you can change this by having a custom content management systems. So what these content management systems will do, they'll provide an interface where you can drag and drop the images and check how the page looks and then directly publish to the live site. So basically automation of changing the content without touching the code. So that was the advantage of content management systems, and that's how Adobe Experience Manager has actually got into very much popularity, because the authoring can be done through touch based also, like even from tablet, even from mobile, all the other aspects you can do the authoring. And what happened recently is, since content management systems are serving the applications, suppose I'm a user coming to apple.com to just check the products. Okay, I have opened apple.com. Okay, so this is basically showing everything in dollars. But is it relevant to me? I'm from India. I have just started accessing the iPhone related information. When I go to apple.com, why don't it show me data related to my Indian context? In the sense, a user who is trying to access the Apple website from India, especially Bangalore location, especially the layer, the area which I'm in, if you can provide more relevant products here, like if it shows something like, hey, you have a Chroma store, or you have a Reliance Digital nearby this mall where you are getting iPhone 14 for 13,000. That would be very great, right? I mean, it's not a content which is coming from the marketing person who have authored the image. It is also customizing dynamically when you try to access the apple.com from anywhere. Suppose if I access the apple.com from Hyderabad, what should it show? Hey, you have a high-tech city Chroma store near you, something like that, here where the iPhone 14 is available. So what is trying to say? MacBook Air 15, it is trying to explain me here. Instead of just showing MacBook Air 15, there is a Chroma store near you which is having MacBook Air 15, where it is actually sold at 30,000 rupees. And especially in Hyderabad, since the new user base is increasing, we are reducing the price by 15%. How much more interested you are to access the apple.com from Hyderabad, or you just go to apple.com and see all the content is coming like US dollars, US products, and then not related to especially your own context. So then you feel like you have to do more analysis and then try to find your knowledge. But what the applications or what the internet has to facilitate is, it needs to enable the users to take more informed decisions, or also it needs to make them more aware about their own situations in the nearby situations, and then more dynamic. Then the business will grow very quick, and also the number of user interactions from the online platform also will increase. So that's where the Adobe Experience Platform comes into the picture. Okay, as Adobe Experience Manager, you are able to create websites and you are able to author the images, and everything is coming. Now what happens when you build Adobe Experience Platform on top of Adobe Experience Manager? So what is Adobe Experience Manager? So if you see the image, showing a imager here, so Adobe Experience Platform is an it's a kind of tools. Okay, and how it works, if you see on the left side, it takes data from multiple sources. Okay, suppose apple.com website is there, right? And apple.com might be taking web information from where? My browser. Okay, the Apple server might be taking information from my browser, from my desktop, from my location. Okay, and also if I click on something, the Adobe Analytics or whatever the analytics implemented by the apple.com website might have captured my event, and that event it might have sent to any of the platform that the a user is interested in iPhone 14, and then he clicked on iPhone 14. If someone can actually send that information to any of the platform, so that is called data sources, right? So you can have, suppose if I have purchased the apple.com phone from the website itself, it will capture a lot of data. So all that data, okay, comes to a AEP platform. A platform is basically CDP, okay. um, it's a customer data platform. So from Bangalore, 10,000 people are accessing apple.com. For Hyderabad, 10,000 people. And in Bangalore itself, the age groups of the people who are accessing apple.com is like from 10 years to 60 years. And 10 years to 20 years people are going to which a product, and 20 to 40 are going to which product. And all of these data, if you can create a kind of platform in the sense, there is a data store, okay, and then there is a streaming, which can be like direct capturing of the data sent to AEP, or as a batch processes from the Apple stores nearby and all, which will be connected to the AEP platform of your organization and send the data. Then the data will be actually captured, and once you do capture the data, we will actually divide the data into corresponding segments or profiles. What are profiles? Profiles are like customers. I'm a software person, software developer, having some age group semantics, and then I'm trying to buy Apple 14. So I come under one customer profile. Another person who is actually into doctor, who came to apple.com and is purchasing an iPad for like from Bangalore or from Mumbai. So Mumbai customer base, doctors interested in 14, he'll come into that customer profile. So AEP builds such kind of profiles from the data which is injected into all of these streams. That's the best advantage of AEP, and why people start will be using AEP. It creates customer profiles with all the APIs it has in real time. So if someone tries to access apple.com, I'm right now in Whitefield. If someone tries to access apple.com from HAL location, the browser sending the data to AEP platform saying this customer belongs to this category, like HAL doctors trying to buy iPhone 14. Then what you do, you activate a workflow which will trigger a content which will be displayed on the website, like uh, for iPhone 14 HAL doctors, most of them purchased this. Do you like to go ahead? That gives an excellent interaction, or a feel for the user who are trying to access. If we just use AEM, even if I start using apple.com from here, or from US, or from Bangalore, or from browser or tablet, anywhere you access, you'll just see the same website. Is that more exciting? Or if you try to access the same website from different locations and different countries or different devices, the entire website is kind of giving you more relevant content, saying if you are a software developer in age group 20 to 40, and then you are actually checking iPhone 14, these are the most of the transactions that are happened on apple.com platform, that these are the users who are interested, and the reason for them is this. And now you'll try to have a look about it, and then you'll take your own decision. It's an informed decision. It's more of making a big data store of all the informations whichever is actually captured across all the Apple platforms. So imagine the capability of data injection that is actually provided by the Adobe Experience Platform, and also imagine the capability related to the profiles it can create, and also the queries which you can run on the profiles to get insights to the businesses. Suppose Apple wanted to start a store in Mumbai, and then based on Bangalore analytics, and based on Bangalore customer profiles and customer journeys, and then real-time transactional data, it might see a pattern, and then it will try to use the store's design or the website design in such a manner that it is actually very much uh, um, appealing to the Mumbai crowd. So the business value has grown to Apple because of using this AEP platform. So these are the advantages which we actually can see with AEP platform. And then in the next video, I will cover more details about in general, these are the functional aspects of AEP platform. And when we go deeper, there will be the technical aspects, like how do you connect multiple connectors, and how do you connect multiple schemas, classes, fields, everything. And then how do you normalize the data into multiple data sources which are fetching in, providing data into AEP. How do you denormalize the data and prepare schemas, and then use the schemas to create customer profiles? And then how you keep the privacy of the data, so that all the GDPA or the different rules which are enforced by the different organization, how they are actually kept intact, and how you can still derive a business value from the AEP platform. So out of the coming series, I'll be doing more explanations on Adobe Experience Manager. This is a very very good future technology. I would say the best thing you can get into in next 4 years or 5 years. Reason being, having Java knowledge, having AEM knowledge, and if you understand the Adobe Experience Platform and have hands-on, you will be the chosen person. Even though there is an AEM architect, they'll not choose you, because once the website is developed, there will be very much little you can do about the maintenance of changing content. But what you need to do more of the customizations is configuring this website towards the customer profiles which the data is providing to you, and then creating a data store, and then making the customizations activate certain content to the live users. So that's the understanding which you will need to get into a good career. So that's what I wanted to explain in this video, and hope you all enjoyed this. And please feel free to comment, and then I'll explain any clarification or any detail which you have in the comments. And looking forward to our next video. And happy weekend. Thanks, guys.